I said, there's a lot of your story that I resemble with. It's the business, it's the whole, just the fact that you were the first person that I knew that had this, and you were the first person, hey, Mija, like, do this, do that, which I'm following them right now too. And a lot has been working. And but it was like, okay, hold on, I need to take care of me first, because I got the same exact answers. No, not right now. No, right now. And I don't have diabetes. I have high insulin resistance, and my glucose is very high. So it is a possibility that I can have diabetes. And so the doctors always tell me no, because an unhealthy pregnancy can go wrong for either you or the baby, or so many things can happen. And I just would get so frustrated. And it wasn't until like you explained it, and it's, wait, take a moment, relax, take care of you first. Porque sí, o sea,
yeah, the reason why it's because, like, if you're insulin resistant and your sugars are high, guess what? It's gonna affect the baby, the pregnancy, and you want to have a healthy pregnancy. Por eso siempre se ha dicho, first take care of yourself, make sure you're good. Your A1C is controlled. Your A1C means a lot in a pregnancy. So, once you control all that, and you, believe me, you don't even have to do anything. No treatments, no nothing. With Ceci, it was weird because once you controlled her diabetes, and her diabetes, her diabetes changed her blood pressure, her PCOS went like everything, like
my whole
shifts.
life changed. Honestly, I was taking 18 pills a day. 12 of those pills was just for my blood pressure alone. I was taking 4 different types of blood pressure pills. And to me, I've never been like, oh, I just want to be skinny. No, it was never about that. It was like I got to a point to where like, I want to be healthy. That changed. No, it was more of a health thing. I got to where it was hard for me to walk and breathe and just everything. So
Balancing
I mean,
was still working very good.
So
he had no problems, which is the good part.
So there were just other motivations, but yeah, I mean, you definitely want to be healthy and take care of yourself first. So back to where we were, it's Monday after the Saturday wedding, and I'm like, I'm old. This hangover is really getting me. Like, I'm like, I just want to sleep. I've never been like this. Nunca
Was this
sentí
after
una
the
After the wedding, like,
I'm
ella pensaba, pues, ¿qué nos dieron ahí en la boda de Valeria? Porque
like,
andaba bien y no se sentía bien, y no se sentía bien, y no se sentía bien. Ya cuando empezó con lo de que todo le daba asco, las comidas que ella comía regularmente, que, ay, ahora sabe bien feo y que no puedo.
You were like, wait.
I was like, dude,
that's not normal.
Shit, are you pregnant or what? Ay, cállate, pues si acaban de decir que no, lo que sea.
I already did a test, it's negative. So then I was already starting my medication to have my period so that I could do the fertility treatment. So that's Monday. It's like Wednesday night, me da un dolorcito. Then my brain immediately goes back to the minute I had the miscarriage. And I'm like,
como un presentimiento,
like,
más bien,
it was
porque...
like un dolorcito que me dio, like, my lower back. And
o sea, te acordaste de aquel momento y dijiste, oh my God, what if I am right now? But then this happens again. Is that what kind of like went through your...
Yeah, so I'm like, this is like the exact same thing. I was like, me dio un dolorcito in my lower back. That's exactly everything I had when I had a miscarriage. And I was like, so it's a good and bad moment. Again, like, okay, you're pregnant, but then you're having a miscarriage. Is it because I started this medication? I have my period, whatever. I don't even tell him anything. It's like 9 or 10 o'clock at night.
You don't tell me anything, but then all of a sudden I hear like, Gerardo!
Yeah, I don't even tell him. So the thing is, since we were going to do the fertility treatment, I had ordered tons and tons of pregnancy tests, but I had ordered just the HCG strips. So it's not like the regular pregnancy test, get 2 lines or one that says pregnant.
It's the little
just
strips. Yeah.
But the strips I use for my diabetes for when I have kidney problems are the exact same. So I did a test and I'm like, oh my gosh, what the heck? There's another line that I've never seen in my life. So I just come out. I always thought if this ever happens, I'm going to have a cute way to show him and like all this stuff.
Se imaginaba ella que iba a
Mhm.
ser algo bien cute.
Yeah, like a
Es que
romantic moment. And
No sé si, I mean, now that you're talking about it, I do the same thing. Like when him and I got married, it's like, we're gonna name our kid this, we're gonna do
Mhm.
this, and we're gonna expose it this way. And then when it happens,
Mhm.
like you have this fantasy, like you were
Mhm.
talking about, like
yeah.
And it is a fantasy, but when it really hits home,
you don't care
like
about
a
it.
ella se le
Mhm.
olvidó todo, and she all of a sudden she's screaming, and I'm like, heck is going on?
Yeah.
So I run up there, and then she shows me a strip, and I'm like, what? Your ketones are high?
Yeah,
Pues nosotros estamos.
because it was when I had been
He
sick.
said,
I had been sick earlier in the year, and I had gone to the ICU. I was admitted to the ICU, and it was because of problems with my kidneys. And he's like, again, we got to get to the hospital. And I was like, no, but I couldn't even talk.
No,
le podía ni-
look. And I was like, look at what?
because he didn't know what those strips were. He didn't even know, and yo no le podía ni decir. I was like,
you were just too like, I
Yeah.
can't even talk. I'm too
Yeah.
excited. Like,
so
Well,
I,
I mean,
I
it
finally
was
somehow
like-
get him to understand, like, oh my god, I have a positive pregnancy test.
Yeah. Finally, I kind of
The
like,
shock.
I'm all like,
Yeah, I don't even
pregnancy test? She's like, she didn't even say yes. She's like, and I'm
Well,
like, do another one.
Well, at the moment, our niece was living with us, so I didn't want her to hear anything going on. So we're in the bathroom, like trying to be quiet and like, yeah.
I was not being quiet. To
And
be
then-
honest with you, like, do another one
Yeah.
right now.
So he makes me do like 7, 8 tests, one after the. And the
8.
moment I
it was
would,
in damage.
the
Like,
moment I would do them, and I did have one of the regular tests, the 2 lines. So when I do that one comes. And the minute I do them, because you know you're supposed to wait a few minutes. The minute I do it, it's just positive, positive. So we're like, oh my god, this is happening. So then it's so funny.
So
he,
she
oh my
did-
god, I'm getting the chills.
she
Yeah.
did 7.
Because I
7
didn't know
tests.
the,
Yeah,
the
that
whole
night
thing.
One
7
after
tests.
another, 7 tests.
Uh-huh.
And then finally, I'm like, no, I want one that says pregnant. Because like all the other ones were like,
Una
me
línea,
los
¿no?
enseñaban,
Yeah.
like it was double lines
Mhm.
means pregnant. One line was like not pregnant. And I was like, so me los enseñaba. I was like, no, I want one that says pregnant or not pregnant. So then she does one, right? And then it says pregnant. I was like, no, I need the doctor to tell me. 'Cause, like,
But that other one we
Like,
didn't do.
And then the
like-
doctor, no, I need Jesus.
But
Tell me.
the next one, the one that says pregnant wasn't until the next morning because we only had those
yeah,
other
no,
ones.
it wasn't that night.
But you know the tough thing is in the Hispanic world, this is something that's not always discussed. Infertility is something that's not discussed, especially growing up. Like I said, I have a very old school mom. I never discussed my period, never talked any about this. I didn't have anybody to go to, so that's why one of the reasons I pushed you so much, because I wanted you to feel comfortable to have somebody to talk to.
And I did. And I think also because of that reason, now I talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so open to it, which it comes with its pros and cons on
Mhm.
social media. I'm not
Mhm.
gonna lie. But I did have my parents. Well, my grandpa was a biological, or wait, not biological. What is it? Biodoc or professor.
Mm-hmm.
So he's the one that was like, she's not right. She's not right. Go to the doctor. Go to the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when my parents kind of like told me, but they didn't know. In our family, they don't talk about sex.
It's
They
like,
don't talk about all
it's,
that.
it's more like, es más, no es tan abierto como debería de ser. Cuando estás abierto a algo, puedes hablar de ello, puedes trabajar en el problema. Del otro modo, es like hidden.
Cuando tienes familia que
escondido.
no lo habla, tú te quedas como que,
Ajá.
I don't know how to express this.
And
So,
I think that's
Ceci
why
was-
I really wanted to be there for you, because I didn't have anybody there to
Yeah.
discuss any of it. And so
And I felt
I've
very
been-
comprehended by you
Mhm.
at that time because I didn't know what I was going through. I didn't know that it was
Mhm.
normal to not have a period or to
Mhm.
like have all these
I
emotions.
was like,
there's-
hell yeah, I can go ahead no matter
that
what.
there's other people.
I wish I
going
knew
through
that.
it.
No, I'm kidding. Just kidding.
You think that there's
When
nobody
it
else
fir-
going through
when
it.
it finally came, I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah.
So you know, we've been lucky. We've always talked to. I was actually open with my suegra about it, and we had told her, you know, we're gonna try a fertility treatment. They were super excited, like months before. So when I get this positive pregnancy test, and I was like a 15-year-old kid, what do? Do we got to tell our parents? And I'm like, dude, we're not like 15. Like, we don't need to, like, we're not going to get in trouble. He's like, no, we got to tell somebody. So we call my suegros, and they always go to sleep at like 7, 8 in the evening.
Called
And
NBC and Univision.
we wake them up, pobrecitos, todos asustados. Like, why you
¿Qué
guys
pasó,
calling us
mijo?
like 10 o'clock at night, and we're in the closet hiding because we don't want Andrea to hear that we're talking and what's going on. So then we tell them, and
Shout out to Andrea.
yes.
Shout out to Andrea. Like que
And
estaba.
so she has
Y
no idea what's
nosotros
going on,
sin-
and we're in the closet trying to be quiet, telling them. So then that's like 10 o'clock at night. We tell them, hey, we got this test, but back in my mind is miscarriage, whatever. So
How long is it gonna? ¿Cómo te diré? Like, I felt like, le decía a Ceci, porque Ceci was like, mira, te voy a decir, Ceci was like, no hay que decirle a nadie hasta que estemos seguros. Y entiendo, porque tú sabes, cuando dices, digamos, anuncias tú, oh, estoy embarazada o lo que sea, y luego de repente que pase un miscarriage o que se te venga, que no suceda. Es un miedo que tiene que estar en the back of your head, ¿verdad? Pero como le decía yo a Ceci, que la chingada, like, enjoy this moment. This moment you're pregnant, enjoy it, because if something happens, guess what? You were so worried about other stuff, and you never enjoyed your pregnancy.
You never enjoyed like that moment
The
of the
moment.
positive, because you've been struggling so much.
And the
nosotros lo
first
empezamos-
pregnancy, I didn't even get that positive test. I didn't get to enjoy
It
that
just-
moment of
Yeah.
I'm pregnant, so I didn't get to enjoy that
Because
moment.
were you scared?
No, like she didn't know she was pregnant, so we were moving and she was lifting heavy boxes, and she had a miscarriage without knowing she was ever pregnant.
Oh, okay.
So when
On
it
the first
happened,
one.
Okay,
so when it
okay.
happened, I hadn't even done a test. But when it
Yeah.
happened at my work, then I told the doctors, "Hey, I called them from the bathroom, like, look what just happened," and then they did all the testing and found out it was a miscarriage.
Okay,
So I
now-
didn't get to enjoy a positive pregnancy test ever.
Oh,
why I had- I was
so
like,
this
Yeah.
was your first experience.
Yeah.
The happy part.
Oh,
So
Pero
then it's like 10 o'clock at night. I'm emailing my doctor, like, I just got a pregnancy test, a positive test, but I already started the medication you gave me. And like, is something going to happen because I started that medication to have a period? So I email them like early in the morning. They call me and like, you need to come have a blood test now. And they're like, don't worry about the medication. So then I go to Target.
Finally got the pregnant one. It was so nice to actually see the
words.
letras que decía pregnant.
I go buy the test. I couldn't wait any more time, so I go into the bathroom there at Target, do the test. As soon as I go out to the car, I'm like, look, here's the words, and I'm like,
I need the doctor to tell me.
So this is like Thursday, because it had happened Wednesday night, so Thursday morning. So I'm having to tell my boss, I have to go in for sudden blood work. Like, they're asking me for blood work. So then I get the test. It's positive, but they're like, but we need follow-up blood work. And it has to be between these hours and these hours of Saturday. It's very specific. We have to get it. So then I go in for the blood work. And then the doctor, the same one that told me, I can almost tell you 100%. They can't get pregnant. She tells me it had to be double. And she's like, it's not exactly double.
Esa pinche doctora.
She's like, it's not exactly double.
Siempre uno va por la perra doctora.
She's like, I don't know if it's a viable pregnancy.
Oh, no,
no, pues I think perdón.
She's like, I don't know if it's a real pregnancy. Maybe it's in the tubes or something, because your blood work isn't where it's supposed to be.
Y luego después dijo,
Give me a smile.
porque like te hacen la primera radiografía, ¿verdad? Y
A mí un poquito. Thank you.
te hacen la primera radiografía y luego, or the ultrasonido, disculpe. Y
Ultrasound.
pues se ve ahí en el ultrasonido, se ve algo. Well, we still don't know if it's a real pregnant. Todavía huevada, leja de su rechingadísima madre, que me lo va a tomar con muchas ganas.
By that time, we had already told our parents, because the thing is, what's yours?
This is a sign. More research, more money has to be in PCOS and diabetes and hypothyroidism, because general doctors or just some I'm not gonna like expose all of them, but they just say you can't get pregnant and that's it. Like, they never did blood work on me.
No tienen sentimiento towards the shit they're saying to you guys.
It was like,
it
was hard.
Como sigo diciendo, there's a good and bad. It's good to not have a doctor to be like, yep, we're going to do this, and for you to be living in a fantasy world too. Sometimes it's kind of good for them to be realistic with you. Like, it might not happen, but then sometimes it hits you so hard that you're not expecting it. And so they're not there for the emotional support. They're there to give you facts. And doctors study and they give you the facts. So then they're like, your numbers was 450. And the second time is 800. So it's not exactly 900 that we expected.
That
So
pink
then-
one's nice. Sorry.
That's okay. So then they tell me you have to come in this day. It was Saturday, so then I had to go on Monday during my work hours. So then I have to tell my supervisor Monday. I was like, look, this is going on. I'm just gonna be honest. This is going on. I have to go for follow-up blood work. Well, then we had told our parents, our siblings, everybody. So I'm excited, but not too excited because my blood work wasn't showing good. So we're going for the blood work. It was like triple or 4 times the amount. So it's like, you're good. Like, your blood work is good. But we still have that doesn't mean anything, everything's good. But something bad can happen. But at that point.
Y luego después del primero ultrasound, the second one, I'm like, is that the baby? No, that's just the yolk.
Yeah, they're like, it's not considered a baby.
Yeah, it's still not a baby. And I was like, well, so what is it? Well, it's just like la yema. And I was like, yo quería que ya me dijeran, sí, es un niño. Like, oh, it took us a long time para que me dijeran,
Even
okay,
if it's
that's the baby.
I don't know all the terms, but even si es la semillita, o sea, it's there.
It's a baby.
Sí,
Yeah.
estaba ahí, una
Sí.
ruedita y todo, y decía, no, it's just a yolk. It's not a baby yet.
And then we go in.
Eso.
It's like maybe the third ultrasound, I don't remember, and we hear the heartbeat.
Yeah, well, that's when like, oh, that's baby. Once they said that's baby, and then we heard the heartbeat, was like, ooh, okay, it's happening. But then I was like, live it to the max right now, because we didn't know.
I don't know if I got cold. It got cold in here. I got the chills.
I was like, what if something happens?
Don't say
what if
anything.
what if there's something negative? And I was like, we can't announce it yet. Like, so we thought I was farther. They told me you're at least 10 weeks. Then we find out I'm only 5 weeks. So then he's like, screw it. Let's tell everybody.
I got told right when after the wedding.
Yeah. So we were like, screw it. Let's enjoy it and live it up.
And screw it.
So we said, let's live it up and enjoy the moment. Enjoy
whatever.
Enjoy
it. I was like,
disfrutarlo.
she didn't want to announce it in case something happened. No quería ella que si anunciáramos de que estaba embarazada, que pasara algo y que pues valiera madre, ¿verdad? Entonces, yo llegué al punto donde le dije, ¿sabes qué? Que nos valga madre, anúncialo. Y si es una semana el embarazo, hay que disfrutar esa semana, porque ¿qué tal si estás tan preocupada tú de que qué tal si pasa algo y no disfrutaste esa semana? Y si pasa algo y ni disfrutaste la única semana que era. Entonces, le digo, let's go day by day. Disfruta, si son 2 semanas las que vamos a tener de embarazo, disfruta esas 2 semanas felices de que estuviste embarazada.
So then my fear kicked in of like, as soon as I found out I was pregnant, y que me empiezan a decir, we don't know if it's real, all my symptoms started. I could eat everything again. Everything was fine. No morning sickness. So I was like, I don't even feel pregnant. Like, we're going to
that got you back into.
So then I'm like, I don't even feel pregnant. But it was like, gracias a Dios, I had such a good pregnancy. I enjoyed it. Like, to me, I don't know if
so you got pregnant. It was a positive.
Yes. So
it was a positive result.
It was.
I got proof.
So I don't know if it was just.
We'll see the proof in a bit.
I don't know if it was just the symptoms in the moment to, hey, you're pregnant. The moment I found out, everything stopped. Like I said, I got scared because I'm like, oh God, is this a miscarriage or what? I never had morning sickness. I never had anything. I worked my regular job. We did 360s. And then, of course, Gerardo wouldn't let me touch a light because the first miscarriage was because
like one of those lights are like, what are you doing? Don't touch that.
Because we were told that the first miscarriage was because of lifting stuff. That I was too early on and carrying stuff. Yeah. So then he didn't want me to touch anything. Like, he wanted me, and I'm such an active person on the go at all times. Yeah.
Bueno, pues no cocino.
But I was.
agua. No puedo porque estoy embarazada.
I'm such a on the go person that like I just couldn't stop, and I'm like, you know what? I feel good. If you're doing something before the pregnancy, you could keep doing it, and maybe I pushed it. We were doing events. I was on a ladder.
By the way, nobody's wearing shoes. Everybody's like barefoot.
I was on the ladder doing curtains. I was doing everything. I just felt so good. I enjoyed my pregnancy.
I think it's crazy. God was like, you've been through so much. I'm going to give you such a healthy easy pregnancy.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna give you went through it, you're my soldier, and you did it. You
And
both did
everybody
it.
says I'm crazy because I said I had the
She is,
easy.
she is. I can tell you, I live with her.
No, but everybody says that
Poquito.
I'm crazy because I say I had the best pregnancy. Because hasta los dolores que me daban los disfrutaba.
Es que
No,
cuando
pero
tú estás viviendo el que no puedes, no puedes, no puedes, o sea, ya no te importa cuando, yo me imagino, pues,
Ujú.
ya lo estoy, ay, que ya no puedo caminar y que quién sabe,
Ajá.
yo,
no,
like,
miren,
cuando tengo familia o primas, pues, amigas que están en eso, y yo digo, ay, es que me siento mal o que no puedo comer,
duermen todo el
y yo,
día, que no sé
Y
si...
tú dices,
disfrútalo.
y tú dices, yo quisiera sentirme mal de esa
Por
forma.
esa
Ajá.
forma, sí.
Yeah, entonces yo, when I got to the point to where, oh, my hips hurt, like they feel like they're tearing open, I enjoyed those moments.
You were like,
yo,
let her.
yeah, yo disfruté cada momento, cada dolor that was like, I
'Cause
can't
you
believe
knew
I'm
yeah.
living this moment. To
Y
me,
yo como la vi, yo por ejemplo, yo pensé que Dios me mandó una señal. Ah, yo siempre he creído mucho en Dios y todo, pero pienso que cuando pasó esto, Dios a mí me dijo, si yo decido que se va a embarazar, no necesita ni tratamiento ni nada. Cuando yo diga, va a ser el tiempo perfecto. Y pienso que por eso pasó, porque nosotros ya estábamos por empezar un tratamiento y todo, después de muchísimos años de no poder, y Dios vino y dijo, eso es nomás para que veas que no necesitas ni tratamiento, no necesitas nada. Cuando yo diga, se va a pasar y pasa.
mhm.
Súper agradecido, súper con Dios por esto.
I think my
Y
life
ahora no
changed
dormimos por la culpa de Diosito.
in so many ways. Our attitude. I enjoy those sleepless nights. I enjoy the crying and stuff.
I'm glad you do, so don't tell me to wake up tonight. Wake
I'm like those moments when he's crying, when everything, an explosion.
I don't enjoy those, but
There's an
they're there.
explosion and there's poop everywhere, and we laugh about it because we're like, we're going through this, like lo que nunca nos imaginamos,
Yeah,
like,
it's so fun to have poop all over your hands.
porque si
Whatever.
pasa, it's all over your butt, is it?
Oh,
But
man.
we've enjoyed every part of it.
It's just like the fun moments that we wished for so long that now even like the moments that people would be like tripping about, like, oh, I got poop all over me, or he's crying, it doesn't stop, like lo deseas tanto, Alice, que cuando pasa you're like, hell yeah, bring it on, like
Yeah.
I'm shit, like I
Yeah.
can take this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Y la otra gente, yo veo que mucha gente, por ejemplo, vemos white people and stuff. They're like, oh, I need some time off my kids because ya no los aguanto, y los dejan con la mamá o lo que sea, porque, o que, oh, no, necesito un día para mí mismo. Nosotros no necesitamos nada de eso porque nosotros lo deseamos tanto tiempo que ahorita hasta los tiempos que ellos piensan que son malos o que, ay, está llore, llore, hasta lo llore y llore, nosotros felices de escuchar, mejor escuchar a un niño llorando a estar deseando tener un niño llorando y no poder tenerlo, ¿sí me entiendes?
Sí.
Entonces, yo pienso que ya maduras más cuando no puedes tenerlo, es una madurez donde ya todo es felicidad, no importa cómo venga. Cuando que se hace todo y que tenés madre por todos lados, y eso nosotros lo vemos como algo like chistoso y como
Nos reímos,
sí, nos
like,
reímos, es
Like,
felicidad.
wow, it's here,
Sí,
it's
and
happening.
Preferimos tener los pañales y todo aquí así que estar diciendo que algún día vamos a poder tener, o algún día, o sea, es,
and not everything came easy.
you
I
enjoy
mean,
it more, I think.
you know,
Mhm.
but everything, I had an amazing pregnancy, as in I enjoyed it. A lot of people say, I can't believe people say they enjoy being pregnant. I really enjoyed it.
very good.
I enjoyed it.
That's the best part.
I love being pregnant, but things it was rough at the end. He ended up being born. I was supposed to have him 4 weeks early because I had some complications, but he ended up coming to this world earlier than planned. He was in
He
the
was
NICU.
ready.
Yeah,
he was
he's
ready.
impatient like both of his parents.
I'm not impatient. Come on, hurry up, guys.
Things were not easy. Him
Mhm.
being born, and I feel like that moment was like we were living in this fantasy world. We had our gender reveal, was my dream way to do it. I had
and
this,
I wasn't here.
yes,
I moved when all of this
Mhm.
happened.
and
Can't
I
believe
always
you
had
weren't a
this
part
in
of
the back
this.
of my mind. I had this plan for years and years. So I mean, I felt like I lived a dream pregnancy, and then we come to labor, and everything is rough. Things, I had an emergency C-section. He's in the NICU, and I tell her it's God saying, "Remember, I'm here. Remember me." Like,
I feel
just
like the toughest it was, like entre más difícil was, I feel like you there's a bond like way stronger. You know what I mean? Entre más difícil está tu pregnancy, entre más difícil está the delivery, como que más quieres a tu hijo, más estás
you appreciate
apegado.
everything.
You appreciate every part of.
Y sabes que a veces eso creo que es lo que mucha gente lo ve de esa manera. I know I do. When you're going through so much happiness, you forget about your faith.
Mhm.
You forget because you're not appreciative of what's going on.
Mhm.
And I think it is a sign where sometimes it's like, oh, do I need to give you a little bit of this so you can come
Mhm.
back to me?
To reality.
Yeah, to like, oh, Jesus helping you know, or like maybe in
I'll
that.
go to church
And
if
you know
getting
what?
pregnant.
No, you know what?
O sea, mucha
During the
gente
pregnancy,
piensa
we were
así.
so close. I don't think we missed mass. Anytime we could, we never missed. Pero it was a reminder. Hey,
I'm
like,
here.
yeah, like
I got you.
don't take things for granted as well. Like, you had a good pregnancy, but hey, remember things can go bad. Remember, I'm still here. You still like. I just felt like it was like just an eye opener. Like,
Maybe it was for you to just like be in the moment and like, okay, this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna
Mhm.
have your good and your bad, and you have to
Mhm.
remember to be settled, be stable, be your emotions controlled, be there. So
get it?
now
Hold on.
you guys
Let me-
have an 8-month
8 months
Yes.
old baby.
yesterday.
Yes.
8-month yesterday.
Tráete la cría, pariente.
Wait, you gotta dress him.
Dress him así naked. We're gonna show
Bueno,
naked.
tráetelo.
Tráigaselo así para que le
We
vean los
have that
huevotes. Nanas.
miracle baby. We have that rainbow baby.
Mhm.
When I was told, my aunt, since I'm really close to my aunt, shout out to my tia Marisa. I'm really close. Yeah, she's the one that told me, and she sends me a really nice long message because she knows that you and I connected so well, and she tells me, I just want to let you know Sissy's pregnant.
We don't know by who, but
it was a really long message, but between the lines, it was like, hey, Sissy's pregnant. Remember that you will too. No matter how many years, no matter how much she has her faith, she's been going through so much. Like, remember that you're going to be there. So for me, when I found out, I was living at my cousin's place because I just had moved to Hobbs. I just had, like, I wanted to turn my life around. And I hear the baby.
I'm like, there's that crying. You gotta
And when-
appreciate.
And when she told me, you don't know how happy I was for you. And I'm sorry, but I've known you for so long, and I know how much you struggled, and you've been there for me so much. And for me, it was like, oh my gosh, she's finally pregnant.
Yeah. And so
I was just so happy
it was
for
something.
you guys.
I remember we told our family, and then we called the people that we knew that were happy for us.
Yeah.
We called Marisa, and then I notified your mom as well.
Yeah.
Because I knew your mom was gonna see it from different points because she knew how much I try to help you.
Yeah.
Your mom was gonna be excited for us as a couple.
Definitely.
And to see it as motivation for you.
Yeah.
There was a lot behind it.
And now I
remember you calling us.
Yeah, I called, but that day I was like, I don't even care the age anymore. It doesn't matter for me. And now I want to start my business, and I'm starting my business. And I'm like, I'm going to step back, and I'm just going to enjoy. I'm going to enjoy my growing my business. I'm going to enjoy being the healthier version of myself. And you guys really, really are, for me, a big example of don't give up. And even though sometimes I do give up, and I do, in the back of my mind right now, I am in that process, in that era of maybe I'm not supposed to be a mom. That's not my purpose. Maybe my purpose is like to be a businesswoman, and I'm totally fine with it. I'm very controlled now about it. But hearing you now, hearing both of you guys just talk about it, just like, maybe I will in the next few years, and I just need to grow my business.
No, I tell you, sometimes I think
let the star come.
I think it's a mechanism where you
And the baby
to feel. It's like a mental mechanism where you're like, if I think I don't want it anymore, then it's gonna make me feel okay with what's going on. It's kind of like you put yourself in that mindset of I don't want it anymore. So then you're like okay with the situation. And so
yeah,
I think a lot has to do with that.
Let's bring him over.
There's my baby boy.
After 20 years.
Hi,
This is
my baby boy, our miracle boy. This is our baby
this
boy,
is
Avery Nicolas. So, tell him the
This
reason
is-
we have Avery Nicolas.
So our model, ever since we got together, is like we're like always and forever. Always and forever.
and forever.
Yeah. So
But
which,
with the letter N.
yeah, and so
we always
it's
use-
A and F.
Yeah, we didn't
so
do like that,
We got it tatted, like always and forever,
and we
always and forever,
and we didn't do like always and then A-N-D. No, it was the N in the
and
middle.
like the letter N. So
the meaning of the
Yeah.
name. Yeah.
So we always said since our motto is always and forever, our kids were always gonna be like, okay, like the A, the N, and the F, right? We said our first kid was gonna be named with the A, our second kid with the N, and our third kid, if we ever did, with the F.
I was
and-
going for being positive. We're having at least 3.
Yeah. So I mean, since she had a miscarriage and stuff, I thought it was only fair to make sure that he had both names, just because of our miscarriage. I was like, I want to take it into consideration that could have been our first kid. So
Yeah.
So that's why we named him Avery with the A, and Nicolas with the N. So always N, since it could have been 2.
So 2 would have been the second. So
also-
we got
Okay.
both.
Yeah, also Nicolas
Nice.
goes because of my great grandfather, which was Nico, mi abuelito Nico.
And his birthday and my birthday the same day. His is December 6th and mine is December 6th.
Really?
Yeah.
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 That's my grandpa's
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I love his
birthday.
Birthday.
But
Yeah, so that's where he got his name. And the crazy thing is, when I was supposed to be induced, we had a very special reason for, he's supposed to be born May 1st. So I was supposed to be induced 4
Say hi.
weeks early. So I wanted him to be born
hi,
April
Mama.
1st. One of my cousin's birthday was April 1st, who passed away. That we grew up like siblings.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So it was gonna be very special for him to be born April 1st.
Okay.
But my
But-
brother kept saying, nope, he's going to be born around my birthday. My brother's birthday is March 28th. And my brother
Oh.
kept saying, nope, he's going to be born around my birthday. So we had the induction date for the day before April 1st so that he could be born April 1st. Well,
the thing is that he said, I'm gonna be born whenever I want.
Just like his daddy's energy.
Yeah, he's got that energy. So
I ended up, like I said, I didn't have any morning sickness. I didn't have any problems at all. And one day I'm like, what the heck? I'm nauseous. I can't eat. I've been finding this whole pregnancy, something's going on. So.
And this was a result of the nausea.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ends up being born on Dia de San Nicolas, and so which was crazy
March 21st, el día de
Oh,
San Nicolás.
everything lined
which is
up.
weird that we
I
had his
don't
name
know, we had his
chosen
name chosen for
since
years.
20 years ago, and he's born
It was
on that
meant to
day.
Saint Nicholas.
be.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was meant to be.
Yeah.
And this is the star of the show. This is the reason behind all that motivation.
And
And
that's why we do what we do, and we're bust our butts with the company to keep going, because you're gonna be running 365 one day.
yeah.
And so
Yeah,
as you
don't
saw-
go being in jail because you did something bad. No, I'm just kidding.
You
and
have
as
great
saw,
parents.
You know, we
yeah.
we use the 365 to reveal the pregnancy on Facebook.
Yeah.
And so this is where we're at.
Yeah. I just, it's so amazing just seeing this moment. Podcast closure. Yeah. Yeah. He's so cute.
All right, I'm sorry.
You guys go on their TikTok, on their Instagram, Facebook for their 365 video booth. And
Scan this QR code.
yep,
We're on Instagram, TikTok.
they will be in the
everything.
description. I will be posting about it everywhere because I always post everywhere. Literally, it takes me hours, but I love it. That's what I love to do. I love talking about other people's businesses. I love just, can I hold him? He's so cute. Venti. Venti, venti,
He goes
venti.
up there,
We
buddy.
just saved ourselves $150.
Just I love being part of like people's businesses, just the upcoming of everything, the upbringing of everything, and especially that behind the story, like everything that you guys went through. And I really wanted to talk about it too because again, this is the person that just guided me and still guides me, still tells me, and I'm doing not everything because we have similar situation, but not exactly the same. Yeah, you're gonna be just like your daddy probably.
Going for the drinks. Going for the drinks.
But again, I'm honored. I feel so honored to be here with you guys because, like I said, I don't know if you know this, but you guys are still those people for me. Ceci, Hera, like you guys been. I don't know. I feel like we don't have that, like, because we're cousins. I don't know. Like, we just never really talked about my feelings towards you guys because we're not like super sentimental family. But you guys are very special to me. I remember Hera when Brianna was little. Like, I remember when you guys were living in Montbello. Like, I remember those things.
Montbello.
Yeah, you can tell where we're from. This is life. This is, you don't start perfect. You have your ups and downs. You have those struggles, but there are great results of those struggles, right?
Mhm. There you go.
Yeah,
If it's
and-
business or if it's
Everything's possible, when you have faith in God. God is the greatest thing in our lives. He makes it happen. You might not see it, you might not feel it, but he's there. So, have a lot of faith. Whatever you guys do it with all your hearts. Don't quit. Just keep going, and things will start shaping
Work
up.
out the way they're supposed to be.
Thank you guys for watching this podcast. We will see you in the next episode. Make sure to give this a thumbs up.
For the best episode on Odali Sin Límites 365 Video Booth. Hasta luego.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to this
Bye.
great episode.
Cheers.